Welcome back. Sorry for the almost long wait. We're now getting ready for Zeb versus Ljovynn, and to be honest, let's see how this works because game one is Ljovynn versus Zeb, which is in round two, and it looks like Zeb's got a good hand, but let's just hope that Ljovynn's got an even better hand, to say the least. Okay, Zeb is starting off with a Harmony, and Ljovynn's starting off with the Big Man. Nice card combo, I guess. Or nice card, I guess, for you, Ljovynn. I'm hoping he's going for a different type of Ljovynn wall, if possible, because Ljovynn wall, Ljovynn is most famous for the Ljovynn wall. So let's just see how this actually works out for Ljovynn. And Zeb doesn't have any good cards to play around with, so I don't know what he's going to do. Ljovynn, on the other hand, is definitely going for an aggressive play against Zeb's entire base. So it's only a matter of time, and it looks like YouTuber won the Clash, and there's a perfect fit for that exact same card, or not the exact same card. There's a perfect fit towards the to the YouTuber. It seems like it'll be a Sprinkler at most. Zeb's going for that Tenta Sorella Umbrella, hoping for some good RNG. But Ljovynn, on the other hand, is actually still going aggro. He might go for it, though. He might lose the Clash with the Tenta Sorella, so Zeb's already picking up their entirety of where to place it. And it looks like he lost the Clash, and there's the squeeze from good old Ljovynn. Ouch for Zeb. It only looks like Order Dualies. Not a very common card to play on, but he's actually going for it. Zeb's trying to use that card just to play around with it. Let's just hope for the best. Oh, and that's a near block off for the Little Judd and Order Dueling. Zeb went in the Clash, so now it looks like they can play Pearl already. Oh, he's going for it. I think they're going for it. And of course, both players have reached each other's base. That might save up for that splat screen, though. You might want to start blocking off there entirely. Alright, Zeb's going for that Forge, naturally, trying to see if they can actually play it well. What are you doing? You're gonna have to save this. I recommend you saving up the splat screen for Ljovynn, for Ljovynn's own, personally. My best bet is to play the Little Judd at most, or the Forge to go up against the Clash, but it's only like 10 seconds left. Will he actually go for it? 5. Oh, and there it is. Oh, and Zeb could have gone with a Forge Clash against that Splat Link. That could have been good. That would have been hype. But hey, at least there's a spot for that Little Judd. Seems like both players are already at it against each other. Seems like... Oh, and looking at Zeb's deck, he does have a... I think they do have a Bisque. Yeah, not to mention, they do have Bisque entirely. So Zeb's already played their moves, and it looks like Ljovynn is already behind in points lead. Okay, so it looks like he's going for the Splash Mob. Ljovynn's going for that Splash Mob, maybe for a combo. That could be a better fit for that Reef Slider, but it seems like Zeb's only placement for the Hero Shot is at his base, and Ljovynn's got no mercy at that point. Still stuck in mid game. I don't think the Splat Charger can actually play well around here. Oh, not a very bad choice for that Toxic Mist from Ljovynn. Zeb's only gonna have to play the play the tent attack to get 2 special points. Oh, he might actually get 2 if he places it on either side, on either mid or at his base. And he might have enough for a 312 if he can get 1 more special block, but he might save that for the splat screen. And that splat bomb's going to fit through with that flash mob. Impressive, impressive. Ooh, he's actually going for it with that ink vac. I'm hoping Ljovynn does have an ink vac at least. But oh yeah, Zeb's gonna pass for 312. Yeah, he's going for that 312, folks. Now it's anyone's game. At this point, it's anyone's actual game. Oh my goodness. You might want to save that. You might want to save that, Zeb. I recommend you save that and hope for the best. I see that spot for the bisque. Oh, and that might be a good spot. There's a chance he might win. There's a chance that Zeb might actually win it. If he places down that bisque, that gives him a special point guaranteed. Because we all know for a fact bisque cost is like 5 special blocks. And he has enough for a 312. Could this be it? Could this be good? That gets him 103. That might be good for Ljovynn. He only has like 10 seconds, so it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. No! You could have played the bisque! You could have played the bisque! What are you... Oh my goodness. Well, you could have played bisque either way, Zeb. But regardless, though, there's the splat screen overlay. And there's a perfect fit for that steel eel. Would that be enough for Zeb to take on Ljovynn? Was that enough? And regardless, that actually was enough. Well, that's very impressive because Zeb won a game 1 against Ljovynn. That's a very, very impressive for the Tableturf battler. Alright, now we're getting ready for game number 2. Zeb with 1 point already. I think they're going for River Drift. Game 2, are we actually going for well, are we actually going for a run back on game 2? Well, let's find out. Oh, and he has a good starting hand. Because he has the same... He doesn't have the same exact one. He has nearly the same of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. On my screen, there's an error. Oh no. Oh no. Did we get a communication error again? Oh my goodness. Technical difficulties, everyone. It seems like Ljovynn's internet must have gotten to him. Ouch. R.I.P. R.I.P. Oh my goodness. Wow, well, there's technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, if you're well aware. So, let's hope that Ljovynn actually gets back to actually replay the game. Ooh. Okay, well, while we get ready, of course. So, while we do get ready for Ljovynn to get back again. Okay, Melantha, we'll talk. Ljovynn's internet's probably dead and it's trying to come back. Oh, never mind. Ljovynn is actually back. Ladies and gentlemen, we can continue game number 2. Okay, time for a repeat with game number 2. Hoping it's either River Drift or something. Because let's hope for the fact that Ljovynn's internet is actually stable enough to continue on. Okay, game number 2. We got Zeb and Ljovynn fighting back in River Drift once again. Zeb's got a pretty decent hand with that Pearl, and Pearl is Pearl's a good starting hand, to say the least. I mean, it could fit well with a Gnarly Eddy next to it, but I don't know about that at that point. And it seems like Zeb's already going for the hero shot. Oh, that's a very good hero shot replica spot. Very, very impressive, but unfortunately, Ljovynn playing with the Octo Disco takes control of mid entirely. but not for the GooTuber, of course. Or not for the GooTuber and for the Order Dualies. Now, Order Dualies is a good card, though. Specifically, it's very good in base building entirely. Like, it's pretty much like it's pretty much like a cheaper version of the Slosher, but of course, the GooTuber got clashed by a Forge, and Ljovynn's already got that special point anyways. Oh, and it seems like Zeb's playing the Jelafleur, and he wanted to play Jelafleur. Oh my goodness! I recommend you play the Jelafleur in the top left of your side of the corner to where you place the Order Dualies. But it looks like might not be a possible fit for good old Jelafleur. I don't even see it though. Oh my goodness, he is going for that. He's going for it. He actually might go for the Jelafleur side combo down there. That's actually kind of impressive though, to say the least. What's bro cooking? What's Zeb cooking though? Well, that did give him a guaranteed special points. But will that be enough? Because you do not want higher base comp. Like, you do not want heavyweight cards at this point. Oh, and there's a Forge underneath the side of the base. By the way, according to Tabletop Battle Survey, they said type 1 or 2 to vote for which player you're rooting for. And that seems like it, but Ljovynn's going for this. Oh, wait, never mind. But anyways, but it looks like that's Black Chargers piercing through Zeb's base. What a surprise. What an actual surprise right there. Well, anyways, Zeb's already trying to figure out where he's going to place down that ink vac. But unfortunately, Ljovynn's going to block it off with a big man, Hype Mantis going big man. And it seems like Ljovynn is already blocking off a lot entirely. So now Zeb's only hope is the Little Judd. And will this be enough? Let's find out, because we all know for a fact that Ljovynn could save up a lot of special points just to fit through with that splat screen. My only best guess is the fact that you can actually use the Little Judd or any other small card on right next to the ink vac, so that you can guarantee yourself a chance to actually attack in base combo while Ljovynn, for example, is attacking your base combo. But Zeb's already playing the Little Judd, and Ljovynn's going for that splat bomb farming. So far, Zeb's already good with in the points lead, but the only problem, he's gonna get combat entirely. So I'm guessing that he doesn't want Disc at this point and just wants the Splat Charger at least. Yeah, okay. There's only one spot for the Splat Charger, so Zeb's hoping for a fact that he actually could get the Splat Charger. I'm guessing if Zeb gets the Splat Charger, he can actually fit to where Ljovynn's going to attack. Oh, and Ljovynn, I think he got bricked, but he's going to pass a card for a special. Oh, and it looks like, speaking of special, Zeb's only card is the splat screen, but he's gonna get overlaid. He's gonna get overlaid entirely, so he's either going to pass, or he's going to risk it and play splat screen. And it looks like Zeb's already bricked out regardless. He's getting bricked, ladies and gentlemen. What will Zeb do this time? We got 10 seconds for Ljovynn. Ljovynn's got to make a good comeback here. He is low on points lead, but will that be enough? Oh, and there's this heavy deco for good old Ljovynn. And there's the Splat Charger. There goes the Splat Charger, and he's going to place the ZNF Splat Charger down there. Either he's going to place that Splat Charger all the way down to down towards their side of the base or something, and it looks like he could go for it. He could go for a 312, but I don't think he can attack in Ljovynn's side. He's waiting for that splat screen. Oh, and there's the clash. There it goes. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. But not really, though. But still, Ljovynn is going for that splat screen, and that's my best guess, because I haven't seen Ljovynn play the splatter color screen. But, however, will Zeb actually dethrone Ljovynn like this? That way? Or will it still kind of be enough? I'm hoping that Ljovynn could actually get a pure 312, and there's the double splat screen. Oh, and it looks like that might not be it, because Zeb has won 2 games in a row against Ljovynn, and it seems like Ljovynn's gotta step it up. You know for a fact Ljovynn is one of by far the best Tableturf players, let alone the #1 in the game. Okay, now not round 3. Let's see what map Ljovynn has for a counter pick, and he's going for box seats. What? I thought he was going for Mask Mansion, or pretty much other than like squared, but no, he's gonna go with box seats. I was guessing if he is going for square, but box seats is actually, box seats is actually Ljovynn's best bet if there was a counter pick. Because there's a rare chance that someone would pick box seats for a reason. Oh, and that Marina Clash! What was that Marina Clash doing? That's actually impressive, though. I'm not expecting a Marina Clash at all entirely, but here we are now. And Zeb's already playing with some good specials. Or not good specials, some good cards to play around. But unfortunately, though, I have no idea if Zeb is ever going to play the Nautilus, for example, onto their side of the base, because he needs a good counter. Ljovynn's have to have a good counter, and there's the counter from that H3 Nozzle Nose. And Zeb's gonna have to play the Rainmaker. Not a very common card, but a rare card nonetheless, and almost not that used in most plays, like in most Tableturf maps. Rainmaker's not that bad though, but I could say the fact that it's actually almost as impressive as a splash mod. So what is Ljovynn's move right now? His only choice is to clash entirely, but I'm hoping he gets like a perfect, like a not so perfect clash, but a pretty awesome clash to say the least. Oh, and that Splat Bomb's gonna get bricked by Zeb. Zeb's already in the points lead, but hey, at least Ljovynn already has a chance with that card. He has a chance with that Nozzle Nose card. And there's the Splatana Viper Deco. Dang, that's impressive. Well, nonetheless, Zeb's already using the Splat Viper Deco, and after that, he might get bricked if he gets a Tri-Slosher. If he gets the Tri-Slosher right now, then he's gonna get bricked. Ljovynn with that Burst Bomb, though. Oh, and there it is. He nearly got bricked, so he's going to play the Tri-Slosher entirely, the Tri-Slosher Nouveau, maybe onto Ljovynn's side, but he can choose either his side of the base or Ljovynn's side. And he's going for a free special on that. I don't know what term it is for free specials like this, but I'm guessing that it might be viable. And there's the Tentatek. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeb's going for that Tentatek on Ljovynn's space, and he might go for a sweep. Would this be one of the first times ever that a non-1 Tableturf battle player getting exactly a sweep from the best Tableturf player in the world? Are we seeing some pure RNG, ladies and gentlemen? Would this be enough? Oh, and Ljovyn's going for the light Tetra dualies. Very clever, very clever. He's catching up. He's going for a comeback. He does not want that sweep. He's like, yeah, nah, man. I don't think a sweep. I don't think you would earn that sweep entirely, but not so sure about that. But regardless, though, it seems like Ljovynn is already going at it. He's actually going at it with that. But will Zeb's ZNF try to fit the bill? My goodness. My goodness indeed. And it seems like Zeb's that L3 nozzle knows. Oh wait, no, Zeb's gonna go for a pass. Which card is he going to pass exactly just to fit one more card in? Oh, he's passing okay. Zeb's passing the Splash Mob. And Ljovynn still has enough special points. He's waiting for actual good play-by-play. He's waiting for it. He is absolutely dominant. He's trying to dominate it at least. There's the order dualies right there. That's a free 3. That's a free special entirely. Now it's on endgame. What will Zeb do with all those specials? Or with all those cards entirely? Zeb's going for that suction bomb, and it could fit in either two of the sides. And the whole board is nearly covered as I thought it was.
I'd like to step in for a moment. Zeb just tossed that was the Splash Mob, right?
Yeah,
there's a perfect spot for the Splash Mob that is almost like it's 19 out of 20 points.
Oh my goodness, you're actually kind of right though. I do see a perfect spot there. But regardless though, Ljovynn's going for that Tri-Slosher. Okay, well it looks like Ljovynn's already going for a comeback. Will Zeb actually go for the comeback guaranteed? Or will that be enough for Ljovynn at least? Because I'm hoping, I don't know if there's going to be a Ljovynn sweep, well not Ljovynn sweep, a Zeb sweep against Ljovynn. Yeah, if he, okay, regardless, okay, coming from what Melantha said, yeah, there's a spot for a Splash Mob. He could have just saved it there and just used it. But either way, Zeb's going for, he's going for the ballpoint, and this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Line cards could be Ljovynn's best bet, because I have no idea if he has enough special points to fit with the Pearl Drone. And the Pearl Drone clashes towards Zeb, but I don't think that could be enough. So it looks like he's gonna get, it looks like Zeb's gonna get 51 points, but Ljovynn needs at least 10 points or more to sweeten the deal against Zeb. He will get Ljovynn will get 41 points overall, but I'm just hoping for a fact that Ljovynn has a good spot for the special. So Ljovynn's game, like, Ljovynn's special is the best bet, unless he can actually fit around with it. Like, I'm hoping for a fact that there's a huge spot for that, oh my goodness, he's going for the H3 Nozzle Nose! He's going for that H3 Nozzle Nose! Will that be enough at least? Because that's an 8 card, that's an 8-space card. And there it is! The denial from Ljovynn! Holy cow! No sweep for good old Zeb. Ooh, that is a very good comeback.
He almost had a perfect run. He would have cleanly destroyed Ljovynn if he didn't throw out the Splash Mob. The fact that he threw out that Splash Mob killed him.
That actually hurts, man. I would have saved that Splash Mob if I was him. But Ljovynn's already checking out his cards, but it looks like Ljovynn has already won the next game. And believe it or not, Ljovynn's already switching out his decks. And to be fair, let's just hope that Ljovynn, even with his preparing and all that, even with him being prepped up and ready for the next match, Ljovynn needs to still win 2 games to even the odds. At least 1 game to even it, at least. But 2 games to actually move on. It feels like Ljovyn's nodding. He's nodding at me right now. On my screen, he's nodding at me. I'm just gonna nod back at him. There we go. Anyways, alright, now we're gonna get ready for game number 3. Oh, wait, not game 2. Not game 3. Game 4. Alright, now we're getting ready for game number 4. And I wonder what Ljovynn, or not Ljovynn, I wonder what Zeb's counterpick map is. Because apparently there's no way that Zeb's gonna go for another good, clean victory. I don't know if there is, but I'm hoping Ljovynn can come back from it. This might be a dark time for Ljovynn, but I hope there's some light in him. Because apparently, game number 4 is going for Square Square, the biggest box seats of all. The biggest map than box seats, of course. It's literally just a big version of box seats. There's no doubt about it. Zeb's got that pretty good hand because he has a fry. And he does want that Oct and Pearl to come in very nicely. No Pearlina combo, in my opinion, here. But will Ljovynn, on the other hand... Ooh, and that's a clash from both Fry and Ouroboros. Not a very bad clash. Tri-stringer is... Okay, Zeb's going for that tri-stringer, but I'm hoping that Zeb actually fits well. There's still some hope for Zeb and Ljovynn. There's still a lot of hope, by the way, but Zeb is going for a clash. Oh, that could have been a huge clash. That could have been a perfect clash if Zeb actually played it right there. I don't know what Oct's, I don't know what base combo does Zeb have, but it looks like that could be viable for both Oct and the Tri-Stringer alone. That's actually a very impressive. If Ljovynn had the splatter color screen, he could have gone for an overlay though. But the only problem is that it might be his worst one. Oh, and there it goes, the clash between the two. Not a very bad clash though, to say the least, but it's worth something. Zeb's going with the auto dualies once again, but he's trying to pre-plan it with the mud mouth, naturally. Okay, he's going for that Oct. Oh no, he's gonna play Mudmouth though. Is he? Ljovynn's already played his best card, and he might go onto left side of Zeb's base. But he's got no mercy at that point. If a diagonal passes through, then yeah. Oh, and it looks like there's the block. There's an opening for Ljovynn. So it seems like Oct's gonna lose the clash because Zeb's gonna place it there. And Ljovynn's best bet is to diagonally go around with it. Another near heavyweight card under to where Oct was at, that might be enough. Alright, now he's going for that Coho. Ljovynn's already playing the Coho right now, and it seems like that if he had a Splat Bomb and a Tenta attack, he could go for it. Ljovynn could actually come back for it. But unfortunately though, Zeb's only got the Little Judd. He's looking through his deck. He might need a good hand. Like, he might need like a very good hand later on. Because so far, he has a lot of points. Still already in the lead with points lead. Ooh, it seems like Zeb's little... It seems like... Oh my goodness, the double Little Judd? I thought that was gonna be a clash, but nope. They use their Little Judds to actually play through with it. They're actually using Little Judds. Not very bad, though. Seems like Zeb's already playing the Order Dualies, but doesn't know where at that point. Yeah, and not entirely. I'm not entirely sure which cards, other than the order dualies or any card in his hand, can actually have good synergy at this situation. And apparently, in the situation like this, you already need to plan ahead of when your opponent's going to attack and such.
He's causing me a headache. There's another order dually spot down at the bottom. That would
Wait,
be. Oh,
really?
that catch!
Damn!
But
the Doppel dualies clash with the order dualies, but what is it?
Look down at the bottom. You see that little, yeah, right where the Tentatek is right now? That was a perfect order dually spot.
Oh, you're actually kind of right though. He could have played it right there, but instead gave a clash to Ljovynn. But still, Ljovynn should definitely come back at this point. And to be fair, he might give if he uses Tentatek onto that one spot next to Ljovynn's Coho, then there's a slim chance. But he predicted it pretty well, and then it's endgame. Will Zeb actually go for a huge comeback right there? Will that be a huge enough? Will that be a huge comeback, or will it not be enough anyways? Because he has enough for a crab tank. And that could cost him the game. That could actually make him win the game. So he does have a good spot. So he is going to play it exactly. I found this good spot for either a Gnarly Eddy or a Pearl, and that could definitely win him the game. But I'm not sure if Ljovynn's gonna come back with it, especially if he has 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, though. This is intense. This is actually intense. Is he going to... He has 5 seconds. He's gonna pass out. What are you doing? He's passing it. Zeb is passing the Pearl and letting Ljovynn go for the killer whale attack. He passed his highest card. All because of time itself. Oh my goodness. If he didn't even... if he actually saved the Pearl, he had a chance of winning it all.
So the reasoning there is he's not out yet, and he did that because he's getting the 3 special on this turn with a move that is 1 special cheaper, and now he can play the crab tank.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, he could definitely pass on turn 2, and then play the crab tank on the last turn. Because chances are, Ljovynn actually passed for a special point, and we would have been in this situation right there. But that might be it. That might be enough for good old Zeb. If Ljovynn could go for a clear splatter color screen, which I can see on his base, if he actually goes for it, he can actually win. But if Zeb plays Crab Tank onto a splatter color screen, that there's a chance that he might clash and maybe still win the game. He only has 5 seconds, though. There was a spot earlier for Zeb. Instead, Ljovynn's going for a Kraken Royale. But will that be enough exactly? It feels like it's a draw. But nope, Ljovynn's coming back with that Kraken Royale with a lead of 92 points. It's now anyone's game in the final match between Ljovynn and Zeb, which is game number 5. I am hoping that Ljovynn could go for a comeback against Zeb. I think this might be the first time in Tableturf history that Ljovynn actually goes for a comeback like this.
He's done this multiple times before.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah. This has been...
Yeah.
Zeb, this has been so painful for Zeb. He's been that is another game where where he was a game, or no, not even a game, a move away. If he did.
And there's the Paintbrush Nouveau. That gives him a guaranteed 2 special points. But will this be good enough for Zeb? Because that Pearl is a good base. Pearl is a good base combo in Okay, Pearl and Octopus Nouveau are a good base combo in Double Gemini, but on the left side at least. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Com error. No, it was going to be Hype later. No.
I think we are going back to that game, so that one does not actually count.
Are you sure? Because if Ljovynn disconnects one more time, the chances are we're definitely giving the win to
Yeah,
Zeb.
if it's one more, then yes. But
Alright, well, so we're stuck in game 5. We're not gonna make this one count.
yeah, this is going back to game 5.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, alright, time for the final game for real this time. Let's hope the internet takes pity on Ljovynn. Because we all know for a fact that with bad internet, they've ended more tournament runs online than any of us combined. But regardless, though, let's see how this works. We're gonna go over game repeat with the same map, I guess. Yeah, definitely same map with the same exact decks. It's time for another game repeat. Can Ljovynn actually save his game, or will internet destroy him for good and throw him in the dust never again? Because we all know for a fact it's up to Ljovynn itself to go for it. But Zeb's not even, but Zeb is going to start with DJ Octavio and is looking and saying no for an answer. Impressive hand, even with that bisque rocking around. Perfect for that DJ Octavio. Ljovynn did start off with the Hype Man Storm Big Man. That's actually kind of perfect. Oh, and I see the spot for Zeb. Zeb, he is going for that. He's going for the... Oh, wait, yeah, I could see that spot for that Octobus Nouveau. He's actually going for that one. I'm guessing he could. But if he does it like that, he's gonna give Ljovynn a special point. Nonetheless, though, Zeb's playing that Squid Force, though. Like, there was his chance. He had a chance. Either the Shelly Donnie or the Octobus Nouveau. And he's going for it. What will Ljovynn do? Oh, and Ljovynn's going for an aggressive play towards Zeb's half-sided base. And don't get me wrong, sometimes in Double Gemini, that, like, your base combo barely doesn't matter. What matters is, like, it's square-square. And regardless, though, Zeb's going for a Shelly Donnie onto Ljovynn's base for some brick aggro play. But although, could he actually play Shelly Donnie onto his side just to defend? Will this be good enough, ladies and gentlemen? Because Ljovynn on one hand is actually playing. He already played it. Actually, he already played his move, but he only got 5 seconds for Zeb. And there's the Paintbrush Nouveau. It seems like he's wrapping around the Octavio. He's going to wrap around, and it forces Zeb to play the Squid Force in hopes of playing it around. But I do see another spot for the Squid Force, and that might be enough for it, regardless. That might be his backup. But he wants to play the Squid Force onto the Octavio for greater good, at least. And Zeb's already screaming. He's screaming for that W. If he had a diagonal card, he could have just played it right there. Oh, that is a safe play from Ljovynn and Zeb, because Ljovynn played the Ink Vac, and there's a spot for the Captain card, though. That might be good, because Captain is actually good in this situation. Zeb can get a guaranteed free special point, but Ljovynn doesn't know if he could play it on his own side of the base to where Zeb's attacking, or something else. Ljovynn's already played a card already. And he's going for the Squid Force Clash! That's also impressive, though, both going out with 9 points entirely. That is a pretty impressive clash from Ljovynn. Oh, and it looks like Zeb's gonna have to play the Tentatek. He has no choice but to play Tentatek in this part of the game. He has no choice but to play Tentatek if he were to conquer the right side. But Curling Bomb, on the other hand, that's getting him a free special point. And it seems like Zeb's getting bricked. It seems like Zeb's gonna get bricked, though. If the Tentatek plays in here already, even though he has like 10 seconds. Same for Ljovynn. Will this actually be enough? Will this actually be good? He's got like 5 seconds. Is both of them gonna pass? And Ljovynn played at the right time, and with 1 second ahead, and it looks like he got to it first. Ouch! That's impressively impressive, though. But ouch, man! Ljovynn's already bricking out that. Ljovynn's already bricking Zeb at least. And there's the Pearl Drone spot. He is going for that Pearl Drone spot for 4 special points. And that's enough for a 312. Oh, Ljovynn's going for the crack-on, though. Ljovynn's crack-on, though. Bro's cooking. Seems like Bro is cooking at this point. There's a spot from earlier for the curling bomb. I swear there was a spot earlier for the curling bomb. But I don't think it'll be perfect, though. Oh, he's doing it on top of Ljovynn's base. Okay. Oh, he could have gone for a clash. If he played it to where the paintbrush was at, he could have won the clash. Well, either way, Ljovynn got officially bricked. Not officially. It was Zeb. Zeb is officially getting bricked, though. That might not be enough, though, because he could pass. Yeah, he's going to pass the Pearl, and Ljovynn's getting a free special point. So now with the points lead, seems like... Oh, I think I can tell that there was a free special point spot for the ink vat, and not the splat screen. So he's going for it. Zeb might actually use the Bisque to play around and go for a comeback with it. But the only problem, though, he doesn't have any special blocks right next to the ink vat. He doesn't have it in between, so his only best choice is to play ink vat somewhere else. He's going for that Bisque combo. Oh, and it looks like he got comboed. Seems like he got comboed. Yeah, and he's officially bricked. He can only play splat screen and ink vat. And it looks like there's no choice for Zeb because Ljovynn has officially won the comeback. And Zeb officially gave up, all because he doesn't have a special block next to the ink vat. That could have given him a chance to win, but regardless, though, that was actually clutch. If Zeb actually did get the W, all because of that internet disconnection, he could have won, though.